Hello everybody, this is Hoopermation here, and I am back with another episode of, well, it's not an episode, another video, talking about some gaming stuff. I will warn you that this video does contain some minor Dark Souls 2 spoilers. I do fight a boss, and it's not a major boss, I don't think, but it just has some spoilers, so spoiler alert! Okay, anyways, today we're going to discuss YouTube getting the ability to play back 60 FPS in their videos, which is awesome to begin with. But I'm going to talk about a few things. First, is 60 FPS necessary for YouTube, anything really? Yes, absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. I will say that for just about everything you throw at me. Any kind of game, except for South Park. But South Park has a very unique style to it, and 60 FPS would deter it from that said style. What games really kind of benefit from 60 FPS? Well, the game you can see I'm playing here is Dark Souls 2. And I do believe that Dark Souls benefits very heavily from a higher frame rate, because you have a faster input time, and you see more of what's going on the screen. It helps. It helps a lot when fighting. I mean, low FPS in Dark Souls is just a death wish, honestly. And it does kind of suck. But once you get to the 60 FPS, things look a lot more fluid, they're a lot smoother, and it's just a lot more awesome. Now, they are definitely necessary for shooters and virtual reality. Shooters benefit because there's a lot going on the screen at one time, and you need to be able to react to stuff and see everything that's going on. Also, the response time helps a lot. There's a lot of stuff that 60 FPS benefits from, and honestly, it looks amazing. It looks so much better than 30 FPS. Next thing, virtual reality. Why does virtual reality benefit from a higher frame rate? Well, a lot of people, when the frame rate's kind of low on their, like on an Oculus Rift, when the frame rate's lowish, it kind of makes people a lot more nauseous, and it takes away from that presence feeling, the immersion that you get with that. And I don't like it. I've tried my friend's Oculus, and all the games were running at a higher frame rate, a very high frame rate. I mean, the refresh rate on the DevKit 1 is only 60 Hz. On DevKit 2 it's 75 Hz, which is going to be even better. But when it's a low FPS, it just doesn't look right. It doesn't feel good, and it causes a lot more issues, especially with the persistence and things like that. The motion blur was bad enough on the DevKit 1. Now, I'm not saying that the DevKit 1 was bad. The DevKit was actually very cool. It was amazing, honestly, and I cannot wait till I get my DevKit 2. Yes, I ordered one, and it's on its way. Now, is 60 FPS good for YouTube? I don't know if it's absolutely necessary for YouTube, but it definitely adds to that quality factor that's there. Now, YouTube's videos don't have that much quality to them. The bitrate isn't that high, so you get a lot of issues sometimes. And the higher frame rate, I hope they're bumping up the bitrate and stuff like that for higher frame rate videos, because with 60 FPS, I mean, I hope it'll be okay. I think it'll be fine. There are a couple 60 FPS videos on YouTube if you want to watch them. I'll link one down there below, but you have to have the HTML5 player to play them correctly. Remember that. You have to use their HTML5 player. And it just looks really cool, and I'm so happy that YouTube is finally starting to do that, because I was actually researching the other day how to get a workaround for 60 FPS on YouTube. And how you did it was you would record at 60 FPS, have the video, edit the video to make it where it plays back at half speed, and then upload that to YouTube. And once you uploaded it, you would have people switch the speed to 2 times, and then it would play in 60 FPS. Now, the audio would be really weird to have kind of an echo effect, but that's just a side effect to trying to get that kind of thing, because it messes with the audio when you slow it down by half speed. And I think it's awesome for YouTube. I'm definitely gonna. You can expect every single video I upload. Once the service comes available, you can expect every single video I upload in 60 FPS. Now they don't just support. It's not just 30 and 60. They also are going to support 48 FPS. So if I can't record something in 60 FPS, if I cannot do it, I will guarantee you it will be in at least 48. I will try my best to get the highest frame rate in all my videos possible. 60 will be the highest I can go because my monitor is only 60 Hz and it doesn't make sense for me to go for a higher frame rate. But you should definitely expect my games to be in 60 FPS once the service becomes available, because I think it will benefit me greatly, and it just adds to that quality, which is very nice. So thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you later. Bye.
Now I'm certain that he was taken